How's it going, everyone? Tim here, Tier D Adventures. Hope everyone's all well out there. As always, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Back on the bench here, we do have the Element Utron in here. Had a blast taking it out the very first time. And actually, it was the first time that I've taken an Element IFS truck out and did not break something or something in the IFS give out on the first run, which was actually super awesome. Now, granted, it was never anything like super crazy, but it would be like a pivot ball on one of the A-arms or something that would pop off. This time, made it the whole trip, that whole video, not a single issue, had a couple battery packs through it, came out really awesome. But we're here to do a couple upgrades. Now, a few times in that previous video, you would probably see me getting up on some objects and you would see the truck kind of stall out. You would hear the slipper giving out. So we are going to address that. We have the Stealth XF slipper lockout, and we do have some replacement metal gears in here for the transmission to replace some of those plastic ones. So I'm going to go ahead, get that upgraded, do a little change in there, and then we are going to work on some body modifications on one of my FJ bodies. I do actually want to try to find one of the FJ hard bodies for this. I think that'd be really cool. And plus, if I can make it to Crawlapalooza this year, they do have a Class 0 usually, and that is one truck that I do not have as a Class 0. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work here, swapping out some transmission gears and that slipper, and then do some work on some links and see if we can get a body fitted on and have it look pretty decent. So let's see what happens. All right, well, that went a lot smoother than I had anticipated. So I shortened the wheelbase from the 12.8 to about 12.3 to fit the wheelbase of this body for the most part. But overall, got it all in there, did a little bit of trimming, everything like that. Also switched out the wheels and tires to the other Vanquish 105s. These are also wrapped with the Vanquish Wild Peak tires, the 4.65 scale size there. Overall, everything there fit pretty good. I did take the this is the stock bumper. I just trimmed off that edge there, gave it a nice aggressive profile, and it fits really nice there with that skid plate. And then on the rear here, I took the stock bumper off, and I thought I had a VS410 rear bumper hanging around, but I had a front bumper, and it actually fit the profile really well. Really just kind of curved and fit perfectly with that body, got everything on there. Also fitted off with the Proline 5-inch light bar there, and we do have lights all the way around from PowerShift RC for this body. This is the HPI Fj Cruiser body. It is Lexan. I've had it for a while, hunted one down, finally got a hold of one, and I've been meaning to find a good place and home for it, and this fit really well. Very excited for it. One thing here, the sliders here that I previously mounted this body on was a little short, so I'm just going to do a little bit of work there on some sliders, or get some new ones made or on the way. But overall, I think everything there visually came out pretty good. Pull the body out there, make it a little bit easier. So all I simply did was swap out all the stock plastic links with some stock Enduro ones that I had previously changed out, probably from one of the mini Enduros that I've had. I still had a bag of the stock links, and I found all four that are for the rear, so I got those swapped out. And I should have moved the shock towers forward before I put the body post on, but I put the body post on and drilled holes for the body and realized my shock angles were backwards. Luckily, I had a set of shock keys here from CBE Fabrication, and they fit up there perfectly, so I was able to get some of that angle back and some adjustability there on the rear shocks. And then up here in the front, just to make room for like the light buckets and stuff I have in there, I did trim that little front section there out of the inner fenders. But all in all, that went together pretty smooth, and got all the gears placed there in the XF transmission, and I will link them down below in the description of the two gear sets that I used to swap all those out. So got that slipper eliminated, so no more of that giving out on me or anything like that, and got a few of those plastic gears swapped out as well. And actually, that XF transmission is actually really easy to work on. Came right apart, everything was good, didn't have to really disassemble or get into it very deep at all, and honestly, super excited with the way everything came out. Just a short little video today, just touching over some of the upgrades and stuff and swapping out the body there. But that'll wrap this one up. So I think it's time to take it out and have some fun. So I'll end this with some crawling footage. But hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, comments, anything like that, as always, put them down below. Do my best to get everything answered. If you did like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, everyone, have a great one. Crawl on.